Now you may think sugar is just sugar. It's sweet and otherwise not that interesting. I'm here to tell you otherwise. In fact, I keep 7 different forms of sugar in my pantry. Let me explain why. Now we're going to start with the thing I know you already have, which is granulated sugar. This is from either sugarcane or sugar beets. It is the most versatile choice, but its close cousin here is superfine sugar. Superfine is really the best choice for things where you want the sugar to dissolve quickly and where gritty texture would be a problem. Sponge cake, shortbread, meringues. Now, if you get caught without superfine sugar, you can simply throw granulated sugar in the food processor, 15, 20 seconds, and you're going to have something that's a pretty close approximation. Next up is confectioner sugar. Now, this is basically pulverized granulated sugar with a little bit of cornstarch added. Now you can replicate this also at home, but it's going to take a long time. Honestly, you should just buy it. You're going to need it for dusting over a cake, for making glazes, and for making candies. Next up, molasses. Now technically this is not a sugar. This is a byproduct of the sugar making process. When it comes to molasses, you can use any kind, mild, unsulfured, robust, except for blackstrap molasses. It's really quite bitter. In addition to baked goods, we often use a little bit of molasses in things like a chili where we want a hint of sweetness, but we want the complexity and the bitterness that comes with molasses. Now I mention molasses because that's the thing that differentiates the brown sugars from the white sugars. I've got dark brown sugar here and light brown sugar. Basically, the dark brown sugar has 6 to 7% molasses content. The light brown sugar is just 3 or 4%. If you're somebody who's constantly finding that your brown sugar is rock hard, you can take a cup of granulated sugar and either a tablespoon of molasses for light brown sugar or 2 tablespoons of molasses for dark brown sugar and make a quick approximation of brown sugar. Last but not least on the table, I've got Turbinado sugar here. It's demerara sugar, sugar in the raw. It has these really hard granules, and the reason why that's important is because it's really not a substitute for granulated sugar. It won't dissolve, and you end up with those chunks in the finished product. Now, it is lovely for sprinkling on top of, let's say, muffins, for instance, or if you want to create a crackling crust on a creme brulee, this Turbinado sugar, that's the best choice. So sugar, there's a reason why I keep 7 of them in my pantry.
Thanks for watching America's Test Kitchen. What'd you think?
Well, leave a comment and let us know which recipes you're excited to make, or you can just say hello.
You can find links to today's recipes and reviews in the video description.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
See you later.
I'll see you later.